Before the world took shape, before oceans were drawn, before a single star filled the darkness, there was war. And at the center of that war stood one being, one angel. One warrior whose courage shaped eternity. This is the story of Michael, the Sword of Heaven. In the beginning, light burst forth at God's command, separating the darkness and shaping the foundations of heaven. Among the first beings created were the Archangels, beings of pure purpose, forged from the very breath of God. Michael's purpose was unlike any other. He wasn't created for messages or healing or wisdom. No, Michael was born for battle. Born to defend the kingdom of light. From the moment he opened his eyes, the heavens felt his courage. He was a sentinel, a protector, a living shield for the divine. His gaze was sharp, his resolve unshakable. He understood his mission was not to create or to govern, but to preserve the sanctity of what had been made perfect. Every angel in the celestial choir knew his presence not by a song, but by the quiet strength that radiated from him, a promise of safety and order in a realm of infinite possibility. But even in the realm of perfection, free will whispered. One archangel, magnificent, brilliant, beloved, began to desire a throne that was not his. Lucifer. What began as pride quickly grew into rebellion. He was persuasive, his words like honeyed poison. He persuaded countless angels to question the throne, promising power, freedom, and a kingdom ruled by themselves. He painted a picture of a new order, where they would be the masters of their own destiny, unbound by divine law. Heaven trembled. The stars dimmed. The perfect harmony of the cosmos was broken by a rising chorus of dissent. And Lucifer's wings, once radiant, began to darken, their light fading into a shadow of ambition. When the rebellion reached the gates of heaven, when the legions of the discontented amassed to challenge God himself, one archangel stepped forward, Michael. Armed with a sword forged from divine fire, Michael confronted Lucifer. The two once walked side by side, brothers in light and purpose. Now they stood as enemies, the chasm between them as wide as eternity itself. Lucifer, his voice dripping with scorn, sneered, "You cannot stop what I have begun." But Michael, his voice a clarion call of loyalty, replied, "Heaven was never yours to claim." And the heavens shook as the greatest battle in celestial history began. Millions of angels clashed, light against darkness, loyalty against pride. The skies erupted in a storm of ethereal energy, the sound of their conflict echoing through the cosmos. Michael fought with a fire no darkness could swallow. His sword cut through shadows. His wings shielded the innocent. His voice rallied heaven's armies. He was a whirlwind of righteous fury, a beacon of hope in a sky filled with despair. He became the very definition of divine courage. Then came the moment that shaped eternity. Lucifer, blinded by rage and consumed by his own ego, charged at Michael, a final, desperate attempt to seize the throne. He threw all his power, all his fury into one cataclysmic strike, believing his brilliance could overwhelm Michael's resolve. But Michael stood firm. He was not just a warrior. He was an anchor, the embodiment of unwavering faith. With a single, earth-shaking strike, he cast Lucifer down. Down through the heavens, down through the worlds, into the abyss. A trail of falling light, a scream that tore through creation, and then silence, and the gates of hell sealed behind him. Heaven fell silent. The war was over. The cost was immense, but order had been restored. The light, though scarred, had prevailed. But Michael's story did not end with that victory. To this day, Michael is known as the protector of souls, the guardian of nations, the angel who defends the weak against forces they cannot see. His duty did not conclude with Lucifer's fall. It was merely redefined. When fear rises, Michael stands. When darkness approaches, Michael counters. When evil whispers, Michael silences. He is the warrior who never sleeps, the angel who never abandons his mission. His purpose extends beyond the celestial realm, reaching down to every soul struggling in the shadows. He is the first line of defense, the unseen guardian in our darkest hours. His sword is not just a weapon. It is a symbol, a reminder that light will always rise against darkness. It represents the courage to stand for what is right, the strength to face our deepest fears, and the unyielding promise that we are never truly alone in our fight. Throughout history, people have called on Michael in moments of danger, in battles, in sickness, in spiritual warfare. His name has been a prayer on the lips of soldiers, a plea from the hearts of the frightened, and a source of strength for those facing impossible odds. Legends, scriptures, and visions all describe him the same way: a mighty warrior clothed in fire, standing between humanity and the shadows. He is not a king who demands worship, but a guardian who offers protection. He does not rule, he protects. Michael's story is more than a tale of war. It is a story of courage, loyalty, and divine purpose. It teaches us that true strength is not found in the desire to rule, but in the will to defend. He is not the angel who wanted a throne, he is the angel who protected it. This is Michael, the sword of heaven,